supplements have been a key part in me achieving results in my body transformation, but also maintaining my results from my body transformation. Now, over the years, I have lost a considerable amount of weight from when I was 20 years old. I have gone really, really serious in bodybuilding style training where I've got really, really super lean. And then I'm also at a point now in my life where health is my main priority and I'm happy with my physique, and I just want to make sure that I maintain my general results and where I'm at. But supplements have been a key thing. So I want to talk you through the four main benefits of the supplements, the four main supplements we have and the main benefits of them. We haven't got a massive range of supplements because yes, it comes down to training consistently and it comes down to eating effectively to make sure that you are the healthiest and fit as you possibly can be. But there's a big place for supplements, I believe. Now, whey protein is literally just for your convenience, right? There is no, people sometimes think that, oh, I'm on protein now, I'm on this, I'm doing that. Like, we can get majority of our protein through whole foods, right? But having a sack of whey protein is going to be very convenient because you can add it to foods which you couldn't necessarily normally have protein in. So let's say, for example, you have porridge in the morning. It's very important that you do have protein when you have a high carbohydrate meal as well, because it's going to stabilize our blood sugar. So having something like a whey protein powder, we can add that in. Also, is if when you train at the gym and then you go home in the car and then you've got to then make your tea, you're going to be quite hungry as well. So sometimes when we leave the gym, it's a good idea to have a whey protein shake. One, it gives our muscles that we want. So when we actually walk through the door at home, we can actually make a sensible decision with tea because we're not starving, and it's going to be good for actually building muscle, giving us protein at certain times. Yes, you could just go home and eat a decent meal, but again, it's the convenience of having that protein there throughout the day as well. So that is a nice, convenient choice. Now, Protein Edge. Protein Edge is literally designed for our performance without the use of caffeine, right? So caffeine is something that is going to improve your performance massively, but let's face it, if you don't train, if you probably get away with it if you trained the 2:15 session, but anything after the 2:15 session, I certainly would not recommend anybody taking caffeine for performance because it's going to affect our sleep. And if it affects our sleep, then guess what we need more of the next day? Caffeine. And you get a big, massive circle of negativity and you're stuck in a really bad loop. So a pre-workout, it's mainly got citrate malate in it, which has been proven to make sure that you perform more reps at the gym, right? And it's got no caffeine in, so it's not going to keep you wired, so you can take it at any point in your evening sessions. So that is something that we recommend highly. And plus, if you're on a calorie control diet where fat loss is your main goal, which majority of people that are going to be watching this video, majority of members that we have, hell, we're always on a fat loss goal. You know, I'm still on a fat loss goal. Everyone sort of wants to make sure that we, you know, lose a few pounds here and there. So 9 times out of 10, we're going to be controlling our calories, right? So if we're controlling our calories, sometimes our performance may not necessarily be as good as what it could be because we're controlling the amount we're consuming, because weight training uses nutrients for energy. So if you're bringing your nutrients down, then sometimes your performance may hinder a little bit. So having Protein Edge 15 minutes before you come is going to ensure that we get them extra few reps in the gym, especially if you're on a really calorie control diet like the 12-week shoot. Protein bars. Nothing special about protein bars. But there's a reason we put protein bars into our 4 most important supplements, is because we need that. Yes, you get that protein intake up, right? But you should be having generally your protein from whole foods, but having that nice little bit of a snack, something on the go, something that, yes, it's about 200 calories, so it's going to be better macros than it would be if you're grabbing a Mars bar. So a Mars bar would say just like sugar, probably the same amount of calories, but a lot more sugar. It's going to leave you feeling a little bit crap. Whereas protein bars won't make you feel as crap when you're having it, and it'll give you that sweet kick. And yes, they're going to be probably arguably better than having a normal chocolate bar. But there's the main reason we keep them in is because you get that sweet fix. You're still on actual track with your diet, because let's face it, if I personally went out now and had a Mars bar, my mindset would be, I'm off my diet, I'm off my diet. Whereas if you're having like a protein bar a day, gives you that sweet fix, and it makes you in that mindset of still being in control, and you're still on your diet, and they're very tasty as well, so you don't feel like something to look forward to. So it'll top your protein up, but really it'll keep that flexibility and that sort of sweet craving and that hunger at bay. So that's very important when it comes to body transformation, because people sometimes tend to be too restrictive. So having these within your diet makes it easier to maintain. Now, creatine, again, there's not a lot of these type of supplements that you will ever see or stock, but creatine has the most research out there of any performance-based supplement there is. Probably on par with, say, caffeine, but creatine has to be probably the #1 supplement for performance out there, right? So we basically use a creatine phosphate system on the first 10 seconds of exercise, which is ideal for THQ style sessions. So how you simply do it is you can simply load up by having about 20 grams a day for a week, and then just have 5 grams a day, and you will have reached, your muscles will have reached saturation, and you'll get the performance benefits of creatine. Or you can just shove it 5 grams a day in your, say, your protein edge, or simply your water, just mix it with water, have that 5 grams a day, and that will improve your performance over a period of time. It'll take a little bit longer to reach saturation, but it'll also just, it can be a nice and convenient way of getting your creatine in. So I would recommend, if you want to increase your performance, if you want to always keep sugar cravings at bay, and if you want to always make sure that you're hitting high amounts of protein, you at some point try these supplements. Like, guys, we're never trying to make sure, like, when we put supplements in our gym, it's not like, how can we make a little bit of extra money? No, it's how can we actually improve people's results so their results get better and they achieve better results long term. So that's why we pick these 4 supplements, and that's why you'll never see many supplements in stocks in our gym. It's literally just 4 of the main supplements that we feel have the most benefit for your results.